2, 3. Hey everyone, how are you? Happy Monday. Holla. Anyways, yeah, that was quite the intro. So today, I'm just going to be talking about ADHD very quickly. It has sprung up everywhere from TikTok. It's on YouTube too lately. Rejection sensitive dysphoria. Being distracted by everything that there is. Like, oh my goodness. I can't stop looking at everything. Please help me. So these videos are just going all over the place. They're a little bit whack, but that's okay. I feel like a lot of people are going in there and dipping their hands in a little money pot just to feed their greedy mouths, just like me today. And I make a lot of money off of this video right here, as if I know it has 0 views. Thank you very much. So it's much harder to get out there on YouTube than it is on TikTok, but I know in the long term, there may be an impact for me, and for anyone else that would like to try it, please do it. If you want to help out this channel itself, leave a like, leave a comment, and just, enjoy your time. Thanks for coming here. Check out my other videos. I do have videos on pretty much anything that just comes to mind. It's what I do. I'm getting myself out there having fun. If you want to support that and help grow the channel, then you can. You can be part of the conversation as well, too. And who knows, maybe we'll talk one day. Maybe I'll have a few of the strangers on the show. I'm not too sure, but usually I call this the restroom podcast. These are 10-minute podcasts that I do. The sign's backwards, I think, today, because I am a little dyslexic when it comes to looking at myself in the video camera, and it distracts me. So, oh my gosh, I'm sitting on something that's going up my butt. I don't like that. My hair may look greasy today. I may look like Chad that's out of an 80s movie. A musician that drinks alcohol and pounds it back, who knows? But that's not really what I do. I'm just like a person that sits at home, plays music, and sometimes I drink occasionally. The CBD drink. That's a little bit about me. Anyways, you'll find out more one day. So the ADHD videos are popping up, and they're people that just go out there and they show the ecstaticness, the eccentric side of ADHD, people getting distracted like, oh my god, I can't stop talking and things are going crazy. I'm just going to enter that chaos tornado. Things will explode. TNT will just drop out of the sky and you'll look at it. And then something else over there happens. Then there's a bird dead on the ground. You're looking at every direction all at once. These things, they're a little bit true. They can happen. Not the bird on the, well, maybe the bird on the ground. If you're going out there and causing it on purpose, then maybe that's the problem with ADHD. That never happens. It's just a thing of words. If you are trying to watch this video to learn a little bit more about ADHD, I'll give you my experience. I was diagnosed with ADD, right? Although that it doesn't define who I am as a person. At the same time, it does allow me to reach inside of the mind of what happens to me, so I can give that first experience view. It's pretty much the laziest way of making content out there, and I will do that as much as I can in the beginning to get myself out there until I learn more creative values and anything else in between. Any more creative ideas is the best word that I can describe. I do have great value when it comes to making videos. As you can see, I did my hair today and it looks nice, which just means that I went in the shower and washed my hair. You like the general hygiene, don't you? That's one of the reasons that you watch videos like this. This guy never shuts up and he's talking about the most simple things ever. Fantastic. So, with that said, ADHD, how does it benefit someone's life? How doesn't it benefit someone's life? What can you do to maintain it? What do people do and why do they not maintain their lives when they have it? Well, if you get distracted, and this is the most common way that I can really describe ADHD. I'll get out my cool book actually. Never mind, I can't find it at the moment. So, if I were to write something in a book, or no, for an example, actually read it, right? There's nothing on here, blank page, but I would read it. I would find a word that sort of reminds me of something else. Now you have an idea. Now you have that type of creativity to bring out, and you have something to talk about, like you're interested in it. But sometimes we automatically keep reading, but at the same time we're thinking about that other material, and it makes us think that, oh, he's getting distracted. No, he's having an idea. That person is being creative. That girl, that whatever, is being creative and having something come to mind. They're learning more and more. Someone that learns about pretty much everything And that way it's sort of selfish in a way that we have this illness that allows us to sort of tap into a little bit of everything, of everyone's lives almost at the same time. It's not like we're the person that goes out there and just mirrors everyone and then one day we discard them, right? We don't do stuff like that. Sure, there's impulsivity that everyone has. I'm not sure if that's part of mirroring or that's just part of the human biology, but the people that I've met that do that stuff, that's part of the biology. And if you see people just reacting on impulse consistently and anything that just sort of seems like it may be life-threatening to them or dangerous to themselves, you may have met someone that's a little bit crazier than people like me, people like yourself if you have ADHD watching this video. And how we maintain ourselves, how people with ADHD can cope, they can write down lists. In the list, you'll get off the phone, you'll write down numbers and stuff, which is really cool. It does help out. You have to do this consistently on a daily basis. Anything that someone asks you to do, or else you're going to forget and you may feel bad about it. So you don't want to ever do that. You want to write stuff down. Otherwise, you're the other type of ADHD at that time or whatever you're doing. Maybe you have like some type of dysthymia happening, it's a dysthymic disorder, which a lot of people with ADHD have, which means that instead of feeling good at all, you just feel like nothing. You just feel like, oh, I'm okay, whatever. Like they're sort of like hippies that just walk consistently everywhere, float around in life, and hopefully one day they find something that'll make them feel good. That's why impulsivity, like just drinking out of boredom, doing anything in between, like, oh, I'm just gonna go and do something and maybe buy some pizza or whatever you do, just like something impulsive to feel good at that time. But I mean, it happens to the best of us anyway. Some of us are like, hey, you know what? I don't want to like make food, and it would just be better off if Papa John could just send me that discount code right now so I can go out and buy pizza and then just eat it, binge eat like half a pizza. Although it's not the healthiest thing to do, you feel bad about it. But, you know, things will change eventually. And I got a hangnail, which is just obviously not the greatest thing. And look, like people with ADHD are smart. Like people think that we're stupid and we forget things. Oh my God, we're so silly and dumb. Why is this person like that? Look, I have to make these videos fast. Like you think that this may all be ADHD or that I define it, and I don't define it like I said earlier on this video. But what I do is I have thoughts and ideas and creativity comes to mind. And I have a teamwork type of motive, I guess, in my mind, or self-motivated in the way that, hey, look, like it would be cool to get to know people and learn a little bit more about them. And one of the reasons I'm good at that is because I go around and I just learn about a little bit of everything every now and then. A lot of my conversations would be word of mouth. That's how I want to live. But a lot of people aren't like that. You can't just wake up and do stuff like that because if people think that, oh, you're available, right? That just means that, hey, look, like in human psychology, that means that you're going out there and you're just that type of person that can be used by other people. And I guess maybe that could be the case, but no, that's not really the case for most people. We are aware that when someone is abusing us or something like that's happening, sometimes we just fall into traps when we don't know enough about something, and then in the end, there's a consequence, or maybe it's just life, stuff happening to us. So to really get to the bottom of wanting to, hey, look, like how do I really take control of that? You got to write reminders down. You most likely will forget if you don't write them down at that moment. You have to be determined to do the best that you can for that, or you're going to have everything just collapse. And that's why some people don't want to maintain what they are doing, what they are as a person. Sure, we take ownership for stuff, and like we aren't everything about the disorder or the illness itself. And you know, sometimes it can lead a negative light, like when someone's like, hey, no, you have ADHD or you have a mental illness. Now you think that you are mentally ill. That's why you think you're mentally ill. There's a schizophrenic drawer literally on TikTok that I follow and I check him out consistently. He draws his little goofy troll faces and he's like, the reason why there is so much backlash on us and why we get less help, and there are many different reasons for it, and I can speculate for some of them, but what that person says specifically in the videos is that there's a lot of stigma behind it in horror movies, for an example. I can tell when there is like something crazy or something that you didn't think was going on is happening inside of a movie, because it'll lean into that direction. I hope everyone likes this video so far. My hair is literally drying as we go through it. It's 10 minutes long now. I'm about to finish up, but thank you very much if you have watched it so far and you do like the video and you'd like to see more one day. Check out my other videos. Please leave a like right now. Leave a comment, and thank you very much. So I believe that with rejection sensitive dysphoria, whichever you want to call it, rejection sensitivity for short form, may have something to do with people just wanting to go out there and be liked, and we're not liked the way that we want to, and that may seem selfish or whatever, but we have different ways of working around the world, and same with other people with different illnesses, and if they want to work that way, they do it. Look, we're not going out there to destroy other people's lives, and other people just do their own thing. They live their normal lives, and I guess like seeing people with ADHD and maybe even watching a YouTube video every now and then can actually lead you to some really good entertainment. And I think that I had a lot of fun today. And if you stay around and you want to be my friend one day, maybe I'll say hi. Maybe that would be really cool. I'm not too sure, but I'm excited. I'm excited, everyone. Thank you very much for watching this video. If maybe one day I decide to make another ADHD video, maybe I'll include some of the comments down below, some of the ideas that you may leave, some of the thoughts or experience that you have been through as well too, and maybe something even more that I've been through personally myself with it. With rejection sensitivity, I guess I would say maybe stage fright. That's just a little eye-opener for people. Stage fright's big, wanting to fit in and feeling like you might be rejected by people, and then what they do is, and psychologically in the human race, is they will say, oh my god, he's being rejected and I shouldn't be around that person, and then they leave. No, it's like you should want to. You know how people think. There's ADHD. You know that because you think about these things constantly. Maybe you don't personally watching it, but I do. I think about what people are thinking, and I'm not saying it to destroy my own life. It's because I know why people think the way that they do. I don't know them better than anyone else, but I'm sort of reversed in the way that I think with some biotechnology that's out there. That's a crazy word for crazy people like me, crazy people like you if you're watching this video. And wow, well, my hair looks so good. Thanks for watching this video. Kick ass. Until then, be weird, be a freak. Bye.